Okay, here we go. Special thanks to Aries, Florida Studios. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted. What is up? What was that? Anyway, what's going on? 9C 1016 9:16 a.m. 10:16 October 16th. There we go. What am I doing today? What's the title of the what's the title of the stream? Day 1. Uh Shoot, I forgot what I'm even doing. I'm so burnt out from just burnout. All right, today's stream is From Chef to Crafter to Conqueror, Book 6, Day 1, pre-release, 2-week pre-release window. All right, so oh man. Previous streams were how to write a book, how to publish a book. Now we published a book. So what do you do that you got a book that's published? I know it's on a pre-release, but that's published. It's coming out. This is part of the publishing process. The pre-release is to drum up some buzz for the book and get it higher ranked in Amazon. So yeah, that's what today's stream's about. I am Gabriel Rathweg, best-selling international world best-selling author. It's a pompous thing to say, but you got to say those things, speak them to the world because they're true. Today I have 0 orders, but 2,000 pages read. That's my dashboard, Kindle dashboard. We're going to pre-orders. All right. Before I get into this, let's pimp my books real quick. We got some audiobooks on sale. From Chef to Crafter to Conqueror. Book 2 is 50% off till the 2nd of September, I think. On sale till 11-2 from Chef Book 2. That's that. What else? I can close this when I'll leave that for now. Let's go to Amazon. What kind of tip can I give today? Let's see. I already did the don't delete thing. What else? Tip. Writing tip. Let's think. Writing tip. Man, it's hard to keep thinking of them, and you just regurgitate the same stuff over and over again. I don't know if this music's gonna be all right. Let's see this. There we go. I think I said don't delete before. Don't delete your work. Even if you get if you really don't like what you're writing, don't delete it. Don't be stupid. Always keep your work. It might be good. You might want it later. That's what I'm going to do today too. I'm going to go through and pull up some of my older story ideas and look at them because I got 2 weeks before the book release, in which I'm just going to go over the manuscript over and over again, edit it until it comes out. The 28th, I think, is the last day that I can submit it to Amazon. And I'm just going to make sure I get all the grammar errors or anything like that. So yeah, don't delete your stuff. I know I've said that before. And treat it like a job, man. Treat it like a job. I saw a friend of mine, he may be watching, Angel posting on Facebook about how he hasn't had time to write because he's so busy marketing and doing other stuff for his books, which you gotta do, man. The other stuff is hard. That's the other stuff, the shitty part, the writing part. You know, that stuff sucks. I'm not the writing, the admin part, the posting on social media, making sure that things are good. Hey, that's me. Nobody's watching on Kick. All right. That's okay. Boom. Let's see. No, who's watching on Twitch? Word. What's up, Twitch? Y'all coming through for the win. Appreciate you. Let's see. Is this in day 2? I gotta switch this. I'm getting sloppy, man. Getting sloppy. I'm just writing. It's a lot of. It burns you out, man. It really does. It's a lot of work doing everything. So like, I'm not a streamer. I'm a writer who's streaming, not a streamer who writes. So I always say that. So like, I won't stream for days, you know, because this ain't my job. This is an attempt for me to market my books because I'm working anyway. And I think there's a lot of people that want to know how to write a book. I know that for a fact, anecdotally, because that's all motherfuckers ask me about. I don't care. The cussing's coming out. The cussing's coming out. I meet all kinds of people due to the life I've lived and my wife's current job, and her previous job. Shit, let's be honest. My wife's amazing, and without her, I probably wouldn't live the life I have. There you go, babe. That's not true completely, but kind of true. So everybody I meet asks me, "Oh, you're a writer?" Before they were like, "Oh, you were a writer," but now like the way I carry myself and the way I believe myself as an author, because I'm a successful author, I've got millions of pages read and tens of thousands of books purchased and all sorts of shit, you know? Like I'm successful at it. I'm in the top 15%, 10% of authors in the world, which is crazy to think of. Like you think, oh yeah, you must be rich. Not rich by no means. But just from success wise, like let's say there's 5 to 10,000. Let's say 10,000 really. 10,000 authors, maybe 15. Maybe 15,000 authors in the world. The entire world on Amazon. Oh, I like this song. This is good. What's this? Oops. This just popped into my feed. Fucking sandbaggy concrete turnbuckle from a liner. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that just popped in my feed. Weird. What's this? 3 minutes, like a party mix. I like this. All right, Aries, you got me. Florida Studio. Is it Fi Studio? FI Studio? Anyway, I like it a lot. Yeah, this just appeared in my feed. Either they heard me talking, which I don't remember talking about it, or they're preparing us. Anyway, I think it's because it's from Chef to Crafter Conqueror. They're just throwing up ads. But what was the point? Let me pick this window bigger. I can. Okay. What's the point? Shit, I forgot what the point was. There was something there. What was I talking about? I don't know. I'll remember, hopefully. Shit. Okay, so yeah, so since yesterday, the book came out at like in a half hour or so, it'll be 24 hours. And during that 24 hours, let's say I posted it on my Facebook, my social media. I don't think I posted on Instagram, or nor did I do it on TikTok. YouTube on the podcast stream, but not like in any way, shape, or form. And I have not posted in any of the groups either. None of the time travel groups or any of those things. So with that being said, I am still at 17 pre-orders for less than 24 hours. Yesterday I talked about it. Book 4, 1,084 pre-orders, 6 months. Book 5, 640 pre-orders, 1 month. Book 6, we have 2 weeks. We'll see if this transitions down or if we can keep it up. I would like it to see if we can get up to this number, but I don't know. I've never done this streaming. I've never done this type of marketing. I've never done this type of like pre-order advertising. Like when I pre-ordered it last time, I just put up there, set it and forget it, you know? And now I'm like doing it. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But I got these swords in the way. I got swords. All right. So what was I gonna talk about here? Oh yeah. Ranking. So ranking, 17 pre-orders in 24 hours, right? Amazon ranks the books, your books, not just by your sales, but when your sales and how your sales come. So like, and what categories they're in. Like this should not be the ad for this book. It's just because it's a pre-release and they're trying to figure out, the AI is trying to figure out where it goes, you know? It's Conqueror, concrete, get it? This will show with 17 pre-orders for 24 hours, that puts us to 69,598 ranking. That's 1 day of data. This will change as the older your book gets, but when it first comes out, it gets a bit of a bump. That's why when Dom and I were talking about the podcast on the podcast before during Storyforge, it was kind of bunk how another author didn't get the love he deserved and the ranking he deserved because of pre-orders, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, whatever. So, anyway, 17 pre-orders, 17 books ordered. That puts you at 69,000, 70,000 basically. Rank 70,000 out of all the books in Amazon. That gets exponentially harder the higher you go. So, like 20 more won't put you half of that. It'll put you like 35 or like 45. I mean, it just depends. Like you go up pretty quick, but once you hit a certain, like in the thousands, it slows down a lot. But we'll watch it, you know, as the days go. I'll show it. But like, yeah, we're still at 17. You know, but throughout the day, it updates like hourly. So if you're a new author, you can get like super addicted. It's like a dopamine hit every time you're like, is it there? Is it there? No. All right, let's go back to dashboard. All right, so you can also see the breakdown of page reads for royalties. So like, it's a little under half a cent right now. If it was a half a cent, it would be 2,000 KMP to $10, right? So it's 223. So it's like probably 0.48, 0.048, 0.04, 0.044, 0.0044, 0.0045, somewhere around there. So that's the breakdown. So every page, I don't know if anybody knows that. Probably haven't talked about it. But every page read in Kindle Unlimited, if your book's part of Kindle Unlimited, is basically a half of a cent. Basically, it fluctuates sometimes up to half of a cent, a little over, and usually down. So what I do as a rule of thumb is every 5,000 page reads is $100, right? No. What's the math on that? 50,000 is $100. Every 50,000 page reads is $100. And so that's not right either. Every 20,000 page reads is about $100. There we go. Every 20,000 page reads is about $100. Man, my math is freaking garbage today. I can't. My brain is so fried from just writing these books so fast and publishing it, and then I do all the. Okay. So this is just me rambling stream today because I'm not writing the new books until next month because I have Mercenary Reincarnated as a Chef, Warrior Academy 1 that I need to finish 2. 1 and 2. So I'm just not going to start a new book yet. I got to get my mind right. You need some time. I don't care. You need time for your mind to like imagine new shit. You can't just write new shit all the time. You got to think about stuff. That's the whole point of the Storyforge podcast, is to keep my brain making up new shit, thinking of new things, thinking of new things, thinking of new things. All right. So what else should we do? We're talking about Kindle Unlimited. With that, let's do yeah. So every 20,000 page reads is $100. You can see this if you go to for October. All right. So this is September 18th, Written Word Media. You can always just Google. Every month Amazon announces blah blah blah. So August it was 0.0042. So that was low. That was towards a fourth of a cent, not a half. This is the amount of money. You can look here. It shows exactly how much money is in the Kindle Unlimited fund. Now 60 million in August, right? 59.9 million of that goes to like 5,000 people, maybe 10,000 people. And of that 59.9 million, 50 of it goes to 1,000 people. And of that 50 million, 30 of it goes to like 100 people. And of that, most of that, half of that goes to like 10 people. Like I know that math doesn't make sense, but I'm curious about this coming few months about what this is going to happen, because you see it trending up, like the economy is getting better, but it was up here and then it started shooting down, right? So I don't know. August is a big month. And then boom, 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 September, October, November, December, right? It shoots back down. I think we're going to see a shoot down, which will mean the KDP per page goes higher. I think that doesn't make sense, but there's less money and less pot, so it's a higher payout, goes to less people. I don't know why it does that. I guess there's probably an economic principle I can't think of. But see how this is growing. 45. Let's see, when I started it was here. This is when I started. No. This is when I started. I think my first book was my 17. Maybe. Shit, I don't even remember. I don't know. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So it was up to, look at December, 0.3. Oh, God, that was rough. Shit. No wonder I made so little money that month. Wait a minute. No, I had a 10,000. Oh, you know what it was? Yeah, I didn't hit it. I didn't have like a 5-figure month because of this, because they went so low. Look at the difference between those two things. That is crazy. 0.8 of a cent. Insane. Yeah. Not that much money, y'all. It seems like it's a lot, but pennies on the dollar, right? But you can see how it stacks up. Anyway, that's that. So let's go in here. So what I was talking about was 17 pre-orders, where it puts you 69,000, basically 69 and a half. So here's your category. This is one of my categories, best-selling category in alternative history, right? Stephen King's in here. This has been in here forever. It's some TikTok book, some TikTok porn book, alt history porn. Russian author, solid. Super famous, R.D. Brady and A.J. Riddle. Look, book 17. A.J. Riddle, super famous. Famous lady, not porn. Christopher G. Nuttall, super famous in the space. But the cool part is this: my book is a whatchamacallit, a pre-release. It's not even out yet, right? But we are sitting at number 80 something. Where is it? Where'd it go? 90, 80, 90, or maybe it's out of it because the stuff updated. So for yesterday and today, it's got to update. Oh wait, look, 62. Hey, look at that. So even as a pre-order, we're sitting at number 62. So this is a little different too. Like, you would think, you got to remember that, like, even if you sell books, right? Say you sell 5 books an hour, right? Other people are selling books too. So other books will go up and down, and it factors them all in. It's pretty cool. This guy is pretty solid. This Ed Nelson, he puts books out pretty quick. He's got his German edition, huh? I need to do this. There's an app I got to get. So much to do. Put the book in different languages. But yeah, the book's not even out. Sitting at 62. I bet you, like, for sure, because I'm at 62 now, by the end of the day, we'll be in the top 50, if not higher. Because as the pre-orders come in. So this is the thing I was talking about yesterday. I hope my voice isn't. This is the thing I was talking about yesterday. I had a lot of pre-orders, but I didn't put the books out for so long that the pre-order, the buzz drops and you shoot back down the rankings, right? And Amazon, like the algorithm says, fuck you, I don't care. Now you get a big bump on release day, but what you want to do is be trending upward when your release comes out. Now I never do this. I'm the worst at releases. I'm not very organized. Like, you shouldn't take advice from me. So I don't know why you're watching this stream. No, I'm kidding. Well, kind of. I am super unorganized. As in, like, I don't write things down, and I try to just remember everything top of my head. I think it's better for my memory, but it tends for me to things slip through the crack. This is why my wife is so great. She just fucking is writing everything down. But when you're trending upward, what's going to happen is most people don't pre-order books. Most people don't pre-order shit. You're like, I pre-order stuff. Like, I don't. Yeah, you do, but most people don't. You're the rarity. So like, So like, there was some shit happened with the launch in Germany this year, and it caused the book not to hit as high as it should have. It only got to like 500 or something like that. But because of like technical issues and some other shit Germany did, like there was some updating of not Germany, but Amazon was updating the algorithm and stuff. Anyway, some stuff happened, didn't get as high, but it did really great, made a bunch of money. This one, book 5, I only did a month pre-order, had 600, a month long pre-order, had 640 pre-orders. That was great, and that trended up for the month. But then halfway through the month, the pre-orders dropped down to like 5 a day, and then the book was sitting at like 80, 100,000. Yeah, so 50 to 100, somewhere 50, 75,000. And when it launched, it was already trending down. So I missed out on capitalizing on the upward trending. So I didn't get as high as I could have. So I should have only done a 2-week. Okay, so my thoughts then were I should only do a 2-week window. And that's what I'm trying now. And if this does better, we'll see how it does. If it trends down at the end of 2 weeks, then I'll switch it to a 1-week window. Let's see. Anyway, it's experimentation, but you can see I think right now what we're seeing is 9:40 a.m. 17 pre-orders, but it was at 80 something earlier today. So I'm pretty sure we're above 17 pre-orders, or will be, because that's why it's trending upward. It was at like 86. But here's the cool metric that people could see, because it doesn't matter if you're in the bottom 50. You go here, and this is the new releases, right? And now we are at 13 in new releases in this category. So look who you're sitting next to. Eric Flint, 1632. This series has been around since I was a kid, like a teenager, and I'm chilling next to him. Look, $5.99, $5.99. Ed 602. He's Australian, so I think he's charging more in Australia or Kiwi or something like that. Chris Fox, pretty famous. Eugene, I don't know, it's some Russian dude. But yeah, look at this. When the book hits, it'll be up here. We'll be right up here when it comes out. Yeah, pretty solid. That's cool shit. I always take pictures. Like when I first started releasing, I was like, "Look, my name's next to Stephen King and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm next to, this guy and blah 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 blah." It was like so cool to see. I don't know. I can't sit upright. Ugh. It was so cool. It still is super cool. Other people do this on Facebook, but it's super cool to see yourself, your name next to of one of your people you really looked up to growing up. Tired. Okay. Well, that's that. What else? This. Gonna watch this later. Discovery Behind Consciousness. Got to do this. This is Opus. Gotta see today. I got it, but tomorrow I don't have him. So scheduled for a day, but tomorrow I have to schedule him for the whole rest of the week. I got YouTube scheduled, but I gotta do all the rest of the media. What do we got? Clips are there. We go. Boom, boom. Okay, la, 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 la. What else? I got a new rep at Tantor. That's cool. Meet him should be good. Let's think. What else should I do? Oh, okay. Here's something that you need to do. So so today is Thursday. Where's all the groups? All right, here's all the groups here on the left. Who the fuck is that? Good Times? OJ Simpson? Jesus Christ. Anyway, here's all the groups I'm a part of, right? And because this is where I pimp my book out. I put it out and say, hey, buy my book. So what I usually do is close. Take this, open that. Is I go through all and I right click open every group. And then I paste, then copy paste in each group a promotion for my book in every single one of them. And it takes a hot minute. And it is admin work and it sucks. And I do not feel like doing it. But it's what you got to do. Clouds. Gonna be another rainy day. So, all right, I gotta get this OJ picture out of here. All right, your groups. Okay, 117 groups. So, I gotta go through all of them, craft the pre-order, and then again when it's released on the 1st, I'll post again and again and again. And this is the grind, crappy part that nobody wants to do, that nobody talks about. Yeah, 117 groups combined. That's like couple 100,000 people, or more via spreading, and then all the shorts that are on TikTok and Instagram and X and YouTube, and then all the podcast that's on Spotify and Apple and whatever, and I gotta upload that too. Shit. Hey man, you want to be your own boss, you want to be an artist, this is what it takes. You do all your own shit. Because here's the truth, like if you want somebody to do this stuff for you, you can find it. You got to pay them the money. It costs a lot of money, you know. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier, editing. I do all my own editing. I do everything myself except for the cover, which I got a great dude named Jose who lives in oh, this is definitely going to be copyright striked. Bro. 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 This is 100% going to be copyright striked on YouTube. Like right now it's happening. Madonna, Bronski, Flock of Seagull. Okay, yeah, this is 100% getting blocked on YouTube. All right, well, let's go. That's 100% happening. Oh, this guy was kind of cool. Bah, 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 bah. I think it was this was what I was listening to. Oh. Oh, I thought that was Starry Night for a minute. Let's see how this goes. All right. Yeah, so like a good editor, $5,000. $5,000 for a good, reputable, solid editor in your space that knows what your book's about. Cover artist, couple thousand, depending on what you want. 3,000, 4,000, depending on what you're looking for. My guy does it for a steal. He's amazing. He's so good. I won't tell you how much, but if anybody wants to his services, just reach out and I'll give them to you. Jose is phenomenal. Does all different kinds of stuff. But yeah, so you're talking editing, cover alone, over $5,000, and you haven't even sold any copies yet, right? Now there's also all these like shisty, shady, fly by night, fucking not even fly by night, but like companies in the space, publishing companies in the space that will help you promote, publish, and do all your book stuff, right? Which I've shown you in this podcast on this stream so far, right? So yesterday I did the uploading to KDP. You can pay somebody half your royalties, which I said yesterday, right? Half your royalties is already less, 30% less, so it's only 70% of sales. So if you so like for ease of use, let's say this probably won't happen, but let's just say for ease of use, you make 10,000 your first book. Doesn't seem like much money, right? Why am I looking at the bottom of the screen? You make 10,000, right? Half of it's gone. Editor, cover, boom. And on top of that, you got a publisher. They're like, hey, we'll help you with your book, right? They're not even probably going to do a 50-50 split. They're probably going to do like a 60-40 split or 70-30, which they'll try to do because you're nobody. And so that $5,000 goes to 1,500 because 3,500 goes to the publisher. And of that 1,500, like you may not even see it. You may not even see it. If you're lucky that you didn't spend it on the cover and the editing, right? And you haven't even paid for marketing. And that's only 10,000. It's crazy. I wanted to be an Asian author alliance. They didn't let me. Huh. You know what? Well, cancel request. Fuck you, Asian Author Alliance. I'll suck a dick. I didn't even know that. Okay. Open link a new tab. Open link a new tab. Open link a new tab. It's the last time I put a book out. Open link a new tab. So, Also, what I will do, you need to know this, in this Facebook groups, they look when the last time you were there, they look at your activity. I'm not going back to Sevilla for that shit. What I will also do is quit some of these groups that don't let me do shit on. Like, why would I be part of a group that doesn't let me do shit? Also, if you join these groups, they automatically try to join your shit. Like, and it's like, hey. Like, a bunch of people try to like friend you, and there are a lot of them are bots. So you got to be really careful about these bots. There's a lot of them. And it doesn't matter if you think the group is bad or what. Like, if you're allowed to post. Those are readers, you know? Like, don't be embarrassed to make a mistake and have somebody yell at you. Just like, say you're sorry. No big deal. You know? You're not doing it maliciously. What happened? LitRPG video games. Where's that? Pirates and Rogues, Duopoly. Oh, there it is. Fantasy Nation next. Man, I miss Firefly. Do 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 do. Yeah, gotta keep doing it. So burnt out. Maybe I'll come do it again later. I don't even feel like finishing right now. It's just sleepy music. Let's see. Oh, still 17. Nothing new. Oh well. And the minute that something happened, nothing happened. Surprise. Let us go to still the same. All right. So it's still updating. I'm gonna watch this at some point. I should probably do these right now. What is this? No. So I should probably post on tomorrow. Let's see. What is the last one here? It is blah 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 6 p.m. What one is this? October 16th. What is the All right, let's knock this out. Let's knock a couple of these out. Then let's take a break, chill out, do some work. on something else. Like, it's hard not writing for 2 weeks. Like, I should start a new. I don't. Not should. I keep thinking about starting new books, but I have just too much other stuff to do. It's a. Oh, I was gonna do that. Let's do that. Let me show some. Do do do. No. Let me see. What else? What else? I thought I had a folder full of book ideas that I was going to go over, but I may have not. Let's see. Um White Soul, Wuja Hero. What's that? That's not it. That's old. Yeah, I think it's on my other other thing. Let's look at no. Where did I download those to? Personal. That's my contracts for the audio contracts. Woo woo. All right. Well, I do not know where I put those. I bet you there's somebody that's able to like. Let me move this over. I bet you there's somebody that's able to like go through here and like log into my computer because I'm fucking showing them. Like, that would be some shit, right? Let me go into Windows C, program file, no, users, GWrath, documents, none, downloads. All right, here we go. What do we got? Storyforge, nothing. Well, that did not work as well as I would have liked it to. Well, yeah, no go there. Let's see. What's this? 2026, they finished the physicist theory of time travel and Jordan Crowder. Reasons for time travel back. I don't know. Change your form. Why are we always crashing? Lol, Ragnar. Oh, this is from the other book. History minus science equals magic, comma, electricity equals mana. I think this is a thought process for like a. I forgot what. Let's see if there's anything that I can remember from in here. Let's go to open. What about what's in my wife's thing? Maybe I bought some stuff in her books. Demon Rue. I'm Gamer from Chef. Nah, that's old. No. Maybe here? No. I know I have them. On the other. I have another computer I need to hook back up, and I just don't feel like it. Yeah, not in here. I gave my phone to my wife again too, so I don't have that either. I can't look at my phone. What else? Are we at an hour yet? 15 more minutes, man. We'll be at an hour. I don't really feel like. Oh, I gotta put this away here. I could do like file organization. I got so much shit to do. that I shouldn't be dilly-dallying, but, like, I just don't really feel like doing anything, you know? There's just some days you just don't feel like it, and honestly, like, one of these days is now, you know? But it's kinda been like that for days, I guess. Alright, so 6 PM, 7. 7 PM on today is what we need to do. We need to find out which one of those it is. Let's see, probably 9. Hello? Hey. Oh, hey. Yeah, my dad's here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. We'll come back later and look at the sales, check it out. Alright, take care. End stream.